Okay, so we're finally installing. We get to choose what language to use. I'm going to use English. And then now I need to tell it to initialize the drive, and it's going to give me this error message because the drive I'm using is not formatted. So this is kind of alarming, but really doesn't have to be. I'm going to tell it to reinitialize. And now I need to write down a host name. That is, what name does this computer report to the network? I'm not part of a domain, so I'll just put in the name. I'm using all lowercase. This sometimes is important. Now I need to choose a time zone. I'll zoom in a little bit and find a time zone, or rather a city within my time zone. And then I need to find a root password. This is the password for when you need to do things like make modifications to the system and so on. It's important to have this, and there are not a lot of good, easy ways to find it if you forget it, so you should write it down. Linux does not have a password hint feature, unfortunately. So I'll put it in my log file that I'm making up here. Except it's a secret to you. It's a very simple password, so it complains. I don't care. I'll say use it anyway. And now it's giving us some options, because sometimes you'll try to install Fedora on a computer that already has an operating system, so you want to know, do you want it to install as a second operating system for a dual boot or something like that. I'm going to say use the entire hard drive because it's a new hard drive. And so we say write the changes to disk. And some stuff happens. Okay, now here's some options to decide what kind of software is going to be installed. I'm going to say I just want a regular desktop. Also, you can decide on software repositories. These are places on the internet which will have the software installation files for other programs. I should probably have chosen the Fedora 13 software repository, but well, I'll choose it later. And now things are going to get written to the disk. This part actually took a long time. I speeded it up a lot. And now we're done. You have to click restart, and then you'll be in your Fedora virtual machine.